when I came out, the guy was early at the face space in Washington, and bro, I almost fainted. Imagine holding your breath, using the toilet, and then coming out and experiencing that sense. Welcome back to another episode of Join Insights Unfiltered. I'm your host, Big G, and beside me is
Melawnin
and
Bushmaster.
All right, yep, let's get right into it. So how are you guys doing today?
Yeah, I'm a bit under the weather, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I could see that.
Life is good, LG.
Yeah, life is
Life
good,
is
bro.
good.
Life is life in, and you know.
What they say in your language? Come on.
What?
Comme si, comme ça.
Comme si, comme ça, yeah.
Come see.
Yeah, so, guys, I think we need to discuss something. Like, how do we get rich? What can we do to fast track it?
You want to be rich?
Legal stuff, yeah? Legal stuff. What's the big plan? Anyone have any?
Whoa. Alexa, how to get rich?
You wanna get rich? How?
I mean, rich. No, I don't want to be rich. I want to be wealthy, because rich and wealthy carry two different meanings.
But I want to live comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, I want it, I got it.
Oh, okay. Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
You want it, you've got it.
No,
Yeah.
I can have it. I could buy it too if I wanted to.
Means you have the resources.
Cardi B. I don't have to choose.
This is my opinion, but I've heard someone spoke about it as well, and I do agree with it. So I believe one of the quickest way of getting rich is tuning into social media. Like, you're surprised, but it's true. It's a fact, because, like, okay, for instance, if you wanna get noticed really quickly, you have to. I believe you'd have to, like, keep up with trending topics, things that are trending in the worldwide, and then you speak about it, and then the algorithm is gonna pick you up. And if you do that if you stay consistent and do it, I think, like, when the algorithm picks you up, it's gonna,
Yeah.
you're gonna go straight to the top.
The problem with social media, though, and getting rich with social media is, what do you do with your life now? Because social media takes a lot.
That's true.
Like, my normal, I still have to do my 8 to 5. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then what about people who's out there grinding? No 8 to 5, just stay at home. So my advice, if you're at home doing nothing right now, dive into social media for sure. My advice, if you're doing your 8 to 5, yeah, still give it a shot. But if you're definitely not doing anything and you have the time, obviously in this life as well, you have to make the time. There's a lot of people start off with the 8 to 5. To be honest, there's people who are starting off with 85 than the people who are just sat at home doing nothing, and they're making it.
To add to that as well, people who are rich, I don't think they sleep 8 hours.
I don't like to sleep.
I mean, they sleep.
I'm sorry, but yeah.
You sleep. I mean, sorry to cut you, but I think they sleep 8 hours after they've achieved, when they could lie in their bed and make money while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
But if you're on a hustle and you have a goal to reach, I don't think you would ever get 8 hours of sleep. Why do you think of that?
I think sleep is important.
Sleep is very important, you know.
If you
but
have the chance to sleep.
There's a lot of things
When
that
you
is
sleep, you wake up, you carry on your hustle.
But there's a lot of things that is important, you know what I mean? Like showing up for your child football game, but you might have to miss that one day to get to the goal. So what we're not saying is what's important, what's not. We are saying how to get to the goal. We have to make some sacrifices.
The everyday struggles of life as well.
Yeah. Because if you're doing 8 to 5, you will have to sacrifice sleep. I've been there. I've done that. That's exactly what I'm doing now.
Definitely.
So you will have to sacrifice sleep because, you know, yeah.
Talking about
You definitely do.
Talking about 8 to 5. How many 8 to 5 jobs are out there that can get you to the goals you want to reach if you are one of that person that wants to be rich? How many 8 to 5 jobs will get you to that goal?
How many? Not many.
If I understand, like, do you mean someone needs to have like multiple 8 to 5 jobs? to
No, I'm
get
saying
there, or
like,
just,
okay, for instance, like being a lawyer, you make a certain amount of money that you could live a certain lifestyle, and then from that money that you made in, if you're comfortable, then you're comfortable. But if you have goals, you probably would venture into different stuff. But as you say, multiple jobs as well. So you're alright. But like, not everyone is a lawyer. Not everyone is a doctor.
of course.
You know, not everyone is like a real estate agent and all that. You know, so there's how many jobs that are available out there that can get you to that goal, because not everyone would be able to get the money to study,
Yeah.
to, you know, get to a certain job.
To that level.
Yeah. So that's what which brings me back to saying social media is the best way. If you don't have the money, try social media.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, that's what you're saying. It's economically sensible because it doesn't take a lot. You could start from your living room with your little Android, your F15 or whatever, and you could just put something that catch people attention.
Yeah.
And with social media, you're not just trying to impress your country or impress your school or your group. It's the whole world. There's different people out there who's thinking just like you, and what you have will resonate with them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's always somebody, even if it's just a handful of people, who's gonna captivate and then push that out there. And you know, it's like monkey see, monkey do. When once there's a group of people following you, other people will want to follow you. That's how it goes in the world of social media. If I see 200 people watching you, I'm gonna spend half an hour watching you, and I'm like, what am I watching? But I'm there watching you.
As to be honest, you know, sometimes they're not doing much, you know, but because they've built that fan base, and that is very important. The fan base, building a fan base,
because that's where support come in.
Your fan base is your biggest support. You know, they're the one that is gonna get you paid.
Support is one of the big things.
Talking about that, you guys saying social media is one of the reliable means to make it, like to get rich quickly.
Should we use the word reliable? Because, you know, social media is advanced from when we were growing up in the 2009, you know, those years. But I mean, do you think it's reliable?
No, to me, I'll put in not even a secondary, like on the third or fourth.
Okay.
In my priority of things to do to make quick money.
Right. Fair.
Because social media to me is more like a long term.
It is long win.
Yeah.
It is long win.
Time, commitment, ideas, like constantly trying to keep up.
Fairs.
And you don't expect to, you know, start monetizing or making end meet out of it right away.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because if that were to be the case, like everybody in the world would have been making.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Fair point. That's a very fair point.
And it can be a hit and miss. You can do the same thing you do, I do, and somehow we're just not getting the same result.
Exactly.
Meeting the same people and somehow we're not connecting the same. So we're not gonna sit here and take out, especially from like the big social media personnel, we're not gonna take away from their hard work to say it was easy, it's easily done. So it's hard as well, it's challenging, just like everything else. But you can make it. We see people, nobody becomes somebody off social media.
Yeah.
That's what, especially in our country, we see social media turn so many people's life around in a positive way.
Yeah.
By just being themselves.
But I mean,
all they're doing is being themselves.
What value, what you have, what you're giving out to people.
But that's true. And I think as well, you have to born with that talent to be able to entertain people as well. Like, because, for example, let me use us. How many people you know would be brave enough to come on a camera and speak, and then be brave enough to post it on social media, knowing that they could be criticized, or what's not, you know? So I think you have to born with that type of
So burning with that will help. But me is ambition.
Okay.
If you're ambitious enough, you could come with me with an idea that I never tried. I'm like, I could see the way in this, and I'm gonna do it.
First.
Yeah, Because I can't born with all the talent and all the gift, but I tell you, I could promise I will try anything that I have to do under this sun to achieve what I need to achieve. Almost
First.
anything.
First.
Yeah. What you think? And you did mention though that TikTok is at the bottom. Can I get some of your top threes?
Yeah, I was about to ask you that.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what would
not
me
TikTok.
top
What
three,
else? TikTok.
What I would do to make money?
Yeah.
You won't believe it.
I would believe.
Oh, we will believe. Tell us.
OnlyFans.
Huh?
Only, yeah.
Hey.
But that is social media. You don't understand. That is social media.
To be fair,
I'm not saying I'm into OnlyFans,
No,
but it's one of the lucrative way to.
But that is social media.
Yeah, but to be fair with it, no, you don't have to post like quote unquote sexual stuff on it too.
No.
There's
You could create your content
on it.
around whatever you want to do.
Yeah. That because at first when I heard about it, I thought it was just only for that part. But then I realized like people are using it for different stuff and they're still making money.
Yeah.
Which leads back to if you have that fan base, then you would get that support wherever you go.
So it's more of building your community.
Yeah, the community.
Value.
Yeah, that's very
Have something
important.
you're giving out to people.
Yeah,
you
that's
sell it,
something.
people are interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But
business.
aside of that, to make quick money, to feed my belly or to put something in a tummy, 9 to 5 is the way.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going to start from.
Yeah, start from that and then
Whatever I make
extra
from there,
time.
I'm going to reinvest in myself to
Fairs.
put myself to the next level.
Yes, that's a smart way
Yeah,
of
but
thinking.
no. Nobody's gonna wake up and just come with an idea and just jump on. So everybody's gonna start off with the primary school, secondary school, college. You know, whether they go to college or not is their decision. But that's the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
but can
9
you
to
believe
5.
People
But
get
some
it
people,
wrong sometimes.
some people get stuck in the 95. What we're trying to say, do not get stuck in the 9 to 5. What else can you do?
Yeah.
The 9 to 5 is for you to save up enough so you can expand or venture into.
Yeah, but you say that, but how many 9 to 5 jobs that are out there that you would be able to save something? Because some people are living on paycheck to paycheck. So,
but remember, 9 to 5 is a business, and the business is to keep you employed and not for you to expand.
okay.
So that's what you have to sacrifice.
It's not
You
easy.
understand? It's not
Sometimes
easy.
you
It's not an
don't wish
easy
it,
way.
you don't want it, but you find yourself in that situation. You can't quit because you need that to keep moving. To keep
Yeah.
surviving.
If your employer know you're probably as ambitious as them, you think they will hire you? No, they don't want people too ambitious.
Depending, I would argue and say it depends on the type of employee.
Okay, let me give you an example. For instance,
The employer, the employer.
not that they care about your personal business, but for instance, if I know he's trying to come into my business just to overthrow me or probably open the same business I do and give me competition, I'm hiring him because I feel inferior to him and he just want to work with me or probably just want to work 9 to 5. Well, that's how I think I feel.
Okay.
Fair point. Everyone's got his own opinion about how to go about it, how to make ends meet.
That's another thing, because we could sit here and say all the right things to do and all the wrong things, and we're still in our 95, still digging out, still stuck 5 years, 10 years. You know? Yeah.
Fair point.
But me personally, a 9 to 5 job is good. Like there are some good 9 to 5 jobs out there, especially if you are like you're 18. Because I remember when I got my first job, like I wasn't paying any bill and I was making a good amount of money. I mean, if I was making that money, it won't be much, But at that time, I didn't have any bills. I didn't have a child. I didn't have anything. I was basically living at home. So that money, I could, when you're at that stage, and this
You
is
don't think far enough at that stage.
no, exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Like, had I had the mindset I had now, I would have loads of money in my bank account now, like loads of money. Because, bro, I'm telling you, I spent some money in this lifetime, and sometimes I sit back and I said, I probably could have been a millionaire with the amount of money I spent. I'm telling you, bro. Like, so, and I think, well, to be honest with you, I was gonna say I think it comes down to the parents as well, but my because I grew up with my grandparents, so they always told me to save and whatever da. But my thing is like at that age sometimes you're not thinking that far.
No.
You're living for the present, you're not thinking about the future, and then that has to do with your level of maturity as well.
You
And the mindset and the society you live in, because how should I save when everybody's wearing Clarks?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
I mean, that's the society we're in. I need to keep up with that trend.
Yeah.
That's why you need to zone in on what you need at a very young age, and your focus and that's why parents have to make sure your priorities are set straight. And they could talk until they want. It's up to you to set your priorities
You can
straight.
talk till your peace.
Yeah.
As the old people don't say.
It's up to you.
It's kind of difficult if you are in that age range to make certain decision, especially life-changing decision on your own.
Right.
That's why you need mentor, you need parents, you need people who can guide you, can speak to you. You see this life, do this.
When you finish,
If you want to get here, you could do this. If you have people like that in your life at a certain age, especially tender age, you're on the right path.
Okay, to add to that, there's a Caribbean saying, old people say, you bring pick me boy and I bring them mine. So that means you could do everything you just stated there.
Right.
You could tell them that, guide them, but at the end of the day, they have their own mind.
Of course.
They are their own individual. So that could go, they could take it and make an example, or it's gonna go into one ears and go the other, and they're gonna say, yeah, I'ma just.
You know what? I think one of the problem there is like with us, like we're not practicing what we're preaching as parents.
Fair.
Because I find
That's
that a
true.
lot with my daughter, because like an example, like I would tell my daughter like get shower at 8, and I'll try to get shower in the evening around that time as well. If I just lay down there on the couch and go past 8 till 10, she will comfortably do the same thing too. You understand? And she know that's wrong, which I mean she know that's wrong, but then no, because she see I'm doing it, she feel comfortable doing it, and then how am I to tell she know what I still can, because I'm the parents and I still will. But by example, even without you telling them that, if you keep doing that repeatedly, they will say, wow, yeah, this house shower at 8. Naturally it's gonna start to occur to them a bit more natural, than rather you saying, oh mommy just wanna be put rules, tell me shower at 8, and this is not what we just do. Every now and again you want me shower at 8, you know. So you have to practice what we preach, and like in the Caribbean, it's like parents.
Caribbean parents, they don't
practice what they preach. You understand?
Don't, bro. They don't.
Really?
Because
I'm telling you.
Because
I'm telling you.
Because obviously the upper class people now, like look at them. They will end up and they will save. They will go to school. They won't have the name brand stuff. It won't interest them.
That's true.
They won't think. It won't. They want to change their clothes, everything. Every minute, Clarks and that. It won't interest them. But what they're gonna get is the car that their friend gonna get. You understand? It's just a different league that you're in.
They would think about assets and all that. Yeah, they would think about
because they grew up around assets. That's where they see the value in their household.
Yeah. And they would take out a big life insurance.
Yeah, and you know and to be honest, sometimes the fastest way to get rich is just change your whole set in your environment and be around rich people. Not rich people, but you might not get in rich circles, but people who are upper level than you. Start walking your way up. And don't just stick in the circle and try to get you rich, me rich. We're gonna jump, you know.
And to add to that as well, like you could surround yourself with people who have who wants the same thing as you. Same mindset.
Oh my God.
Because if you lie with dogs, you're gonna get fleas, innit? So you have to stay with people that has the same mindset. To add to that, what do you guys think about as we were saying, growing up as children and getting your first job? What do you think about parents giving their children option? No, not option. Let me rephrase what I'm saying. What do you guys think about parents telling their kids that they have to pay rent in their household? Like for example, I have a son. He's working now, first job. He's making a good bit for himself. Something that can, he can use and maintain. And I'm gonna tell him, okay, since you're working for £1,500, you're gonna have to give me 500 quid because your electricity is has to pay. There's the internet bill. There's the not phone bill.
Yeah,
There's
so
grocery,
basically you're teaching them to contribute at a young age.
Do you know what I'm saying? Do you think it's a good thing to do? Taking
think
money
it's
from them at their first job.
I think so.
Well, the smartest way, if the parents are taking doing the collect to reinvest in their life or in their education or whatever for that kid, fine. But if they're collecting that money for their personal use use, I think it's not.
It's bullshit.
Not right.
No. It's kind of that's your opinion. My opinion, I'll be like, it's not a bad thing. It teach them in life there are responsibilities in life. You understand? If you don't take that money from them, they might spend it on a clock, and then their head space is that they're watching the wrong target. You understand? Or they might buy expensive. That's on the wrong target. If they want to come and discuss with me and say, okay, mommy, I would like to achieve this. Can I just not do this month? I'll be like, yeah, sure, go ahead, because you deserve it. Not that I'm telling you, yeah, you deserve to spend your money. You deserve to have a leeway with me if you decide, okay, I need this money. But as soon as you have to keep them focused at a young age. And obviously, I know this is the culture up here where you have the young children paying rent and that. That's when they could go out at 18 and now you see them in their own place. Even at 17, you see them in their own place. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Yes.
It teaches them responsibility at a young age. And when they're looking at making bad decisions and making children, they say, I'm already paying rent 500. I don't think I could take care of a child. I just barely have any money after paying rent and doing the right things. You understand?
Okay.
So they can't force themselves to become an adult, because with adults come great responsibilities, and that is one of the lessons that they're gonna get from being able to.
So okay, put yourself in that position. What would you do with that 500 quid?
Me? Oh, like if my daughter is giving it to me?
Yeah, what would you do with it?
I can do if I said that to my daughter now, I could save it for her secretly.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Like, cause for my son, if he gets a job and I'm telling him that, when he thinks I'm taking that money and spending it, I'm actually gonna put it there for him.
Yeah, that is the actual lesson.
So when that time comes when he needs it, like he actually needs something, I'll be like, here son, I've been saving this, and you've learned a lesson and you've gained something as well.
Yeah.
Exactly what.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were saying. Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. And that's good.
That's the
good.
best way to
that's
go
good.
to teach your
Tell that to a Caribbean parent.
But no, you see what?
They won't do that.
If that was happening in the Caribbean, you won't have 41-year-old men living home in their parents' house and stuff like that.
Fairs.
Because they will be like, no, oh well, if I just put an extra 200, I could get my own place. Because they're already used to that, and they won't even want to be unemployed because they know, boy, bills have to pay. So I have to get, and it will force them to get a better job, because when mommy take 5 out of this, I'm left with nothing. So I need to elevate myself.
Speaking about that, what about the 40-year-old guys that went back to their parents' house because they got a divorce and their wife took everything?
Yeah, that's bad.
And they have to start back from square one. What would you say about that?
Nah, I can't say anything about that.
What? In which perspective are we talking about?
Like she just said that, think about the guys that are living in their parents' house at the age of 41. So I'm saying it could be a case of they were married, they had everything, and they got a divorce, and the wife got everything, and they're back at square one.
Yes, sometimes
that happens, that's life.
Life happens.
It happens a lot. A lot.
Yeah, nobody's exception to going broke in this life. Even the most wealthy person can break down, can come down in a flash. Anything can happen to anybody.
Yeah.
But I believe being considerate, understanding the situation or like what the person was going through, and then find a possible way to assist that person to get back to his feet is the most important thing to do.
Yes. That's just to show you, like, you just have to wait your time, innit?
You know, another thing again, which I'm trying to get my daughter in, where we're talking about easy win, but not just so easy, but in everything you have to sacrifice. Sports.
Okay.
Like my daughter, like when my daughter was in primary school, she got an award to be what you could be, like a potential, what you can, where they see in you, the potential they see in you,
Yeah.
and they said she can be a professional sport athlete. Like,
Okay.
I'm not taking that lightly. That sends me crazy every time
Yeah,
I think
that-
about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and with the thing with that, like, I think where a lot of Caribbean parents lack is not seeing their child or children's potential and
Yeah.
act on it and push them.
Push them.
That, you know, a lot, yeah.
Because just as social media good, it is bad enough to keep your kid in their bed comfortably. You have to get up and get out that comfort zone, especially like myself, who's trying to do social media as well. You know, that's why sometimes I like when my sister is around and she take charge a little bit sometimes.
Back,
Yeah.
back to you, Essie. You said you don't watch TV.
Nah.
No.
Really? Do you watch TV?
Yeah. Not really.
Well,
Well, not TV for sure.
I
might watch a movie or two
I
with my kid.
watch a lot of Animal Planet and Nature PBS, and you know what I've realized when I was small and I watched Lion King and what's the other movie name? George of the Jungle. Is it George of the Jungle?
Yeah.
George Jungle.
And yeah, George of the Jungle, you have Tarzan.
Tarzan and all that.
Yeah, I know.
Bro, like it's like Animal Planet, it's raw, you know, like it's raw, like the animals they're living it's a hard knock life, hard knock life for them, you know. Like especially like if I was to be an animal, I would have wanted to be like a hippo. I'm not gonna call that long word and get myself into anymore.
Hippopotamus.
Something
That's
like
it.
that.
Hippopotamus?
Hippopotamus.
I just say hippopotamus.
Hippopotamus, something like that. Hippopotamus. Anyways, yeah, that I would have wanted to be that.
Hi.
Or
Wait, someone,
bro, I'm not gonna do it and embarrass myself.
no, we were talking about that, like on a platform with my girl. They were like, someone said they wanted to be an elephant.
Yeah, that's the two animals I would have. I didn't even want to be a lion because
Lion
like,
freed elephants.
the thing about it, like, if a female lion has about 5 cubs, probably about 2 out of that 5 would survive. Because, bro, I've been looking. Let me tell you guys this. I've been watching Animal Planet,
What's
right?
that animal guy name again? Who used to,
The one that died, the Australian
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, he died from a stingray. You know, the sting. Yeah, he was. I can't remember. I heard
Yeah,
about it.
everybody heard that news. Was it that guy who died from the stingray?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah,
He
everyone know him. Yeah.
He got the stingray stung him in his heart, and he died.
Yeah.
But I think his son is carry on his legacy, however, and that's
Kudos to him.
Yeah. So let me tell you, this female lion, right? She had cubs. She had about 5 cubs. And the thing in animal with lions, like when you have cubs, the male lion, if that male lion that was the king of that area, if he dies and then that area is taken over by a different male lion,
Yeah.
he will kill those cubs.
Yeah.
And
They have to go.
it's
They have
so
to go.
sad. And I could see the faces of the female lions. They
love their
they
kids.
would protect their kids. But let me tell you, like, this female lion, she's so smart. Let me tell you what she did. So she went because she knew that that lion would have killed her cubs. So what she
Yeah.
did, she went. She wasn't even like She wasn't even, what's the word? You know, like how, I don't want to say, you know, like how we would get honey, but they get
Oh
Is there
yeah.
a name?
huh?
Is there a name for it?
Yeah,
Bush-
there's a name, like, you know, like
basically
human
for-
will get honey, but they get
Like to mate, like
mating season, right?
Yeah.
She wasn't in that because she just had her cubs. So she pretend to the king lion that she was in that
Mood,
season,
yeah,
in that mood,
yeah.
and she went and she did what she had to do. And you know that lion believed that the cubs were his. So she got a free card. So the guy, so the lion thought, the male lion thought that those cubs.
This is a movie.
It's not a movie. It's on Animal Planet. I'm telling you.
Right.
The male lion, after having intercourse with the female lion, he automatically.
What? So he
thinks.
never met those cubs before.
He never saw them before.
Okay, right.
So
Okay.
he automatically thought.
Yeah.
Well, not thought. He thinks that those cubs are his. And I was like, if that female lion is so smart to do that, why not? Why are you not that smart to think now? This probably takes a amount of time before that happens. I am so confused with that.
They can think like human.
Bro, the female lion just shows you that the female lion is smarter.
Yeah,
because
smarter than the. Yeah. That's
like.
Oh my God.
That was like the smartest thing I've seen.
In the plant. No, that show you. But all of the animals are smart. They are really, really smart. I won't go crazy over a lion when there's monkey out there outsmarting humans and stuff like that. Like
but that was just surprising to me. Like I didn't even know that they could think to that level to do those stuff. That is something that a human being would do. But obviously, you can't trick a man with that in a human world, in a human, you can't do that. But I was just surprised that he actually thought. So he thought the cubs were his. Oh, that was so sad. But good at the same time. So yeah. It's crazy how the animal kingdom is. It's
smart. Animals are just smart.
Yeah. Even the birds as well. So yeah. So do you guys have like a specific restaurant that you guys like to go to?
Specific restaurant?
Yeah.
Is it like a type of food?
Any type of, it could be Chinese.
I love Chinese, but I think my favorite like cuisine is Italian.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about those McDonald's, Burger Kings, Nando's?
Bro, if you're on budget.
KFC.
If you're on budget.
If you're on budget.
Yeah.
And you need to go get some Pampers. You know Pampers, nappies.
Baby.
When you go in, don't go to any Chinese or whatever. Just go to K.
Chinese are expensive. My
Chinese
God.
what?
Chinese is
food
the second
are
back.
expensive.
No, I don't think that.
Chinese is affordable, like.
No, Chinese is affordable.
Nah, the thing with me, when I get Chinese, I want a little selection, so it's gonna come up to a lot.
Okay, let me tell you, like me and Bushmaster, we went to this Chinese, right? You would get 3 prawn crackers, and that's about almost 20, and then we give it to you. And then if you buy a chicken chow mein, that's 6 quid. So that's 12 pounds. One chicken chow mein is 6 quid, so that's 12 pounds.
Yeah.
Free prawn crackers, and then if you want to buy juice, that's a little extra 2.70 quid or whatever. 2.70 quid.
That's the thing you do. Every time I get home, and
That's a fair meal.
If I'm ordering Chinese for home, I just don't want like a rice prawn or something for me. I want that little selection, and I could get the selection. It kind of too expensive, and then I would just end up not getting it. My daughter hates Chinese anyway.
Chinese is good, man. Chinese is good. Like Chinese, what do you think about Chinese back in the Caribbean and Chinese up here? Who would you say? Which one would you say is better?
Definitely the Caribbean. You have
really? No, I like the Chinese up here.
Guys, I'm telling you guys. Tell me right now who have the best. Whether you travel or travel not, mate, just give me an answer still.
The reason why I say I prefer the Chinese up here because I had a bad experience on multiple occasions back in St. Vincent where I bought the Chinese food, and it seems like when I was getting down to the meat, like
it's
deep
raw.
in it, it wasn't raw, it was cold, and then I got food poison. So that means the food, it's probably the day before, but they didn't heat it up properly.
Okay, right.
And then that gave me food poison. And then Bro, that happened to me twice.
You know what I find? I'm wondering if it's the climate, because it's funny that I've been standing in the queue at home waiting for the Chinese, seeing them bring out the Chinese hot, of course, looking hot, and it look like they're running out, so it look like they're having a fast turnover. But by sometimes you carry it home and you forgot you have the Chinese and
it's still
sour. So I'm like, what the hell?
I think it's the climate, man. I think it's the climate. I think because remember St. Vincent's is
it's rapid. It's rapid. But still, come on, man. Jeez. No, but you could do it with other food, but it's like the Chinese especially that does really sour up. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah. What about you, Essie? Like, do you guys have Chinese food in your country?
Nah, growing up I didn't run into that much.
So you've never tasted Chinese food in
So a lot of Chinese are not in Africa then?
There are, but I didn't run into a lot of them. Depending on my geographical location.
Geographical location.
Rich kid. no Chinese, no Sirans, and you survive.
Obviously, there are a lot of Chinese in my country because they dare to mine the gold we have. Ghana is a very big gold producer in West Africa.
Right.
But I grew up from in a very small town, so quite far away from the mining sites.
Okay.
So either way, they're not there to sell. So you have like the Elon Musk Chinese kind of thing. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Chinese back in my country.
Not even Chinese.
Elon Musk is not. Elon Musk is not Chinese.
Where did you see that? Is he AI lying to you?
You did that.
Elon Musk is not Chinese.
Yeah. Oh wow.
He's not Chinese.
Like for you to be out there mining gold and that, it's a ritual. They don't have time to convince you to buy shoes or flip flop.
Chinese back home, they own stores, massive supermarkets. Yeah, that's what they do.
But to be fair, like back in the Caribbean, well, I can only speak for St. Vincent. I don't know about the other countries, but like in Jamaica, they're a lot there.
They sing about them too sometimes.
They talk about them as well. They talk about Mr. Chin, and it's always Mr. Chin this and Mr. Chin that.
The guy said hold a Chinese Jordan and something.
Yeah. So they have a lot of stores, like, and I always say, like, if I was to own a store in St. Vincent, I wasn't going for those brand name stores. I was going for those Sirans stores because these Chinese stores, like, not everyone can afford a $200 shoes to send their child to school, So, like, the Siran, so the Siran, they would come with their $50 bag, their $20 shoes, and mind you, they're making more money, because the $20 shoes is probably going to last one term, and then you're going to go back and buy that another $20 shoes because that's what you can afford.
Yeah, it's a fast turnover, and it's a fast turnover. It's more sales than all. If you sell something good, they're not gonna come back and buy it. It's another one, are they? It's good, it's expensive, it's one time, it might help you rent this time, but then what's gonna happen the rest of the time when no one else want that? You know what I mean?
So
but it's like but
so I think they accommodate the less fortunate people.
Yeah.
Especially
and 80% of people they accommodate in the country.
Because me personally,
they are needed.
Me personally, when I was back in St. Vincent, I used to go to the Sirans store and buy certain stuff like jeans. Like back then, like I didn't see the point of buying $100 jeans. So I used to go to the Sirans store, look for a good one, and then if it wasn't to the size, I would carry it to the tailor, and he would remedy that for me, and then you wouldn't be able to tell if that was from the store itself or from the tailor, because I had a good tailor. Yeah.
I tell you, we were so poor, when my mother buy that $5 Grand Bazaar shoes, and my brother could buy 3 for 3 girls. How much? About 5 Grand Bazaar. You know Grand Bazaar?
Yeah, man, Grand Bazaar.
Coming up right past Jack's, coming up right. Oh my God! Thank God. Thank God for Grand Bazaar. Big up your whole damn self. No, you can't deny. Any Grand Bazaar.
Grand Bazaar is a store.
Let me know.
It's a store in St. Vincent.
Okay.
I've been there for years.
Yeah, it had loads of stuff in it.
Real stuff.
Is it still in?
Even that's the only place I could go and get a little Christmas doll from. Otherwise, me not do dolly. Even though I can't braid hair, because I never had a real doll where I could braid their hair properly. always a stupid one, but thanks to Grandpa's I got one anyway. Yeah, so
Is he owned by the Chinese or?
Chinese, yeah.
Grandpa's are
Siran.
Chinese. Siran. Really?
Siran, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know what I like with these Sirans as well? Like, they would come around in the villages and they would be selling bathroom mats, curtains. They would be selling all sort of stuff and they would tell you, give me half price, come back tomorrow, come back next day and pay me. Yeah. Sometimes, and they, like, the thing about it, like, they would make friends with you because they're good like that. They would talk to you, they would speak to you, oh, how you doing, my friend, or whatever, and you'd pay them, like, say it's 400, and they would say, give me in payments, man, give me 20 today, next time you see me, pay me.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know, like, when every time I go home, there's something missing from my house, something like, probably like my good matches that I bought. So now I decide when I go buy like a Siran mattress. Well, anyway, as a matter of fact, when I go, because you know sometimes you stay years out your place, you don't go home for years, and when you go home, you might see different thing. When you're there physically seeing what the house need, you're gonna get. Yeah. I just go to this guy called Monzi, and he just give me like real good stuff, like short notice, and because he know I'm a good payer and stuff like that. Yeah. He will still give me. He's like one of the best Siran guys. I'm advocating for Monzi right now. Go to Monzi, find out who is Monzel, and get your stuff there. Like, he's absolutely great. He'll furnish your whole house, and he's not wild. He's just like the calmest thing ever. And that's the thing with them. They know you're poor people. They don't wild you up. Sometimes I used to watch my mother telling them, "Come back next week. Next week come back next week. Next week come. Come back next week." Monzi, look, tell Monzi me not get nothing right now. You understand?
Sometimes, even if I don't go say, I'll give it to you, you pay me when next time.
Even if you tell them, sorry, I can't afford it. No, take it, see that. What you good do, see that, take it. They will convince you. It's just because the tactic on them, right? They will charge you 2 times the amount. So they want you to keep it, because at the end of the day, you will pay back 2 times the amount, doesn't matter how long. They know where you live. They're gonna be doing that for years.
So talking about that, you're referring to the Caribbean.
Yeah, seriously.
So here in the UK, where is when you're on budget, where is the best place to get good stuff from?
Nowhere. You can't bargain nowhere. Not even at home bargain.
Home bargain is good.
I'm just kidding. I'm just telling like that's Sirans.
B&M, like I don't care what anyone wants to say, like, if you want to furnish, like, I won't say furnish yours, but if you want to get like good stuff, like hands-on, like if you don't want to go to Amazon, you're looking to get something at a friendly price, go to Home Bargain or what's the next one I called? Home Bargain.
H&M, is it?
B&M. They have some good stuff. A lot of people shop there. I just recently found out about them when I located to when I migrated to Portsmouth. Yeah. But we went far off the topic. But speaking about restaurants.
Oh my God.
Yeah, back on that topic.
Yeah, back to restaurants.
Boy, I had a bad experience at Nando's. Nothing to do with Nando's. Nando's is a 10 out of 10. I love it. Especially with that military discount, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, the food tastes sweet with military discount.
Yeah. So I had the worst bathroom experience at Nando's. So I went there with my family. I went to the bathroom, right? And when I got there, there was some urinals. What is it called? Is it urinal?
For men? Yeah. The men stand thingy.
Yeah, is it what's on? I can't remember.
I never even know the name, but now that you're talking, at least
I can't remember.
You're giving it a try.
It's something urinal.
Just say urine sink.
Urine something. Anyways, yeah. So one guy was there, but you know the man code already. It's like I think it's about 3 or 2 days. So I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go in the middle of 2 men. Or whatever. So I went into the bathroom, the toilet itself. And when I opened the door, the scent that hit me, Jesus Christ, my foot got weak, but nevertheless, I went in.
Yeah.
While I was in there, before I came out, I heard the longest fart I ever heard in my entire life.
Pause it.
like in a public?
No, I didn't fart. Someone, the same guy I met at the urinal. Let me.
Wait.
No, you don't play any fucking video.
No, I'm not gonna play any video. I didn't record it because I wasn't on my phone in the toilet. So back to what I was saying. I was in the toilet with the door was closed and I was already holding my breath from the scent that was coming from the toilet. And then me trying to be as quick as I can, hearing purr out there like a whole minute fart. And then when I came out, I was running out of breath. So when I came out, I inhaled. Jesus Christ, boy. And when I came out, the guy was already at the face basin washing his hand. Bro, I almost fainted. Imagine holding your breath, using the toilet, and then coming out and experiencing that scent. I almost fainted. All right, people. This was some good chat, innit? Yeah. It was. All right, we'll see you back.
Here.
On the next time on Join Insights Unfiltered. And remember, we are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Well, you don't know the big boy, YouTube. And check us out on Instagram and TikTok as well. At Join Insights Unfiltered Podcast. So, yeah. And tell a friend to tell a friend. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. And if you don't, we are watching you.
Guys, let us know what you think. Remember, the comment section is yours. That is where your voice should be heard.
Yep.
Let us know what you think about all these different topics. And if you have something to say or there's another topic you want us to talk about, drop it down there or just send us a pin. You get our contacts. Bam. Let's go.
Yep. Bushmaster, you have anything to say? All right. Peace.